Back to the channel. If you're in sales, business, or any customer facing industry, you know that success isn't just about closing deals, it's about building relationships that stand the test of time. And today we're diving into Zig Ziglar's timeless wisdom on connection and how you can turn every client interaction into a long term partnership. And as always, we'll look into the biblical principles that align with this mindset. So stay tuned because by the end of the video, you'll have actionable strategies to enhance your relationships and grow your business with integrity. So stay tuned. Get into why relationships matter in sales. In Zig Ziglar's core principle, you can have everything in life you want if you will just help enough other people get what they want. Ultimately, that's what sales is all about. It's finding that information that you need, that your client needs a solution for, and then providing them with a solution. If you're helping them out with their problems, they're going to help you out in making sales and continuing to make those sales over and over again and referring you on to other people. So here's a biblical foundation for that. Proverbs 11:25, whoever brings blessing will be enriched, and the one who waters will himself be watered. And what does that really mean? Well, when you are helping provide those services and products that are providing solutions for people, they're going to continue to bless you with business over and over again. Here's a case study from Harvard Business Review, and it found that 71% of customers are more likely to buy from a business that provides a personalized human connection over purely transactional interactions. So, when you are developing that relationship with your client, you are building that personal relationship with them, they're more likely to partner with you to buy from you rather than just buying that product or service. They are actually buying into that connection that you are building. So, how does this kind of work? Well, successful entrepreneurs like Warren Buffett emphasize that long term relationships drive sustainable success. So that's what we're working at. We're trying to build those long term relationships and drive success. So here's a little actionable step. Make it a goal to serve first, sell second. So before pitching, ask yourself, how can I add value to this person's life today? Be that listening to them and a problem that they are dealing with right now, even if it doesn't apply to your product or service, it can help to develop that relationship between you and them and help make sure that you aren't just trying to sell to them. Power of active listening. Most salespeople talk 80% of the time, but top performers listen 80% of the time. And, we talked a lot about active listening a few episodes back, and this is, again, where you need to be. Paraphrase what the client says to show that you're understanding them. Ask clarifying questions to make sure that you're completely understanding what their problem is, and pause before responding to let the client feel heard. If you start using some of those techniques, you're going to start developing this active listening mindset, and you're going to find out what is really the issue that your clients are facing. Not only that, you're going to help your clients feel heard and understood, and make sure that you aren't just jumping into something that your product or service won't fix. And maybe that's a selling point for you, that your product or service doesn't fully fix the issue that they're having. It can help them with this or this, which are problems that they're probably facing, but it's not getting to the root of the issue. But maybe you have that solution for them. Maybe you have someone in mind that can help them out with that. And helping to guide them towards that will help build that relationship with you still. So here's a little faith connection. James 1:19, everyone should be quick to listen, slow to speak, and slow to become angry. Again, anger usually arises when people aren't understood, when they're not heard. So, making sure that you are listening completely, that you are understanding as best you possibly can, and getting to the root of what is their issue and trying to help them come up with solutions. So, here's the little study insight. A Salesforce study found that sales reps who actively listen and tailor solutions to client needs see a 35% increase in conversions. And that is huge. You're talking that, out of $100,000 in business, maybe you only close 25%. Well, with this additional 35%, now you're closing 60%. You're going to see a huge increase in your conversions just simply by making sure that your client is understood and that you are trying to tailor solutions to them and not just sell them a product or service. So, practice summarizing the client's concerns before offering a solution, and this will help you grow tremendously, not only in the relationship, but also in your sales. Now we're going to be turning one time transactions into lifelong partnerships. And the secret really comes down to loyalty. And that loyalty comes from consistent follow through. You can't just be that one person who shows up every year and tries to sell the same product or service to that client over and over again. You have to dive in deep. You have to develop that relationship, be in communication with them, ask them how things are going with the product after they receive it. If they have any questions, if they have an issue, then follow through with that. See what you can do to really serve them, and that loyalty is going to build to you. Here's a little faith connection too. Luke 16:10, whoever can be trusted with very little can be trusted with much. And so building on that trust over and over again, making sure that you're getting to the root of their problem, that your product or service is solving that issue, is going to continue to build and grow that relationship and continue to deepen that loyalty. So here's an example. Apple and Starbucks don't just sell products. They build brand loyalty through relationships. They follow up, they anticipate customer needs, and provide long term value. So with Apple, it's making sure that your product is as good as possible, that the features are user friendly, and that their customer service is as good as they possibly can. With Starbucks, it's about making sure that they offer you those flavors that you're looking for and making sure that you're getting that service that you absolutely want. So after every sale, send a personal thank you note or check in call. If you start doing this, these small gestures will build lasting trust. So keep making sure that you are constantly in communication with your clients, making sure that their product or their service is to the best of your ability, and making sure that they are as happy as possible, that their questions are answered, that you are constantly making sure that they are getting the best service ever, and you will continue to grow in that relationship. Building relationships isn't just about closing a sale, it's about opening a connection. And Zig Ziglar's success wasn't building on selling, but it was built on serving. So we want to continue to grow just like Zig Ziglar in making sure that we are building those relationships. And as we are actively listening to our clients, we are able to provide them with solutions to their issues and not just a product, a one time sale. One time sales are great, but those long term relationships with those clients that come back over and over and over again are what we are looking for. So here's the final scripture. Matthew 23:11 says, the greatest among you shall be your servant. So make sure that you are serving, make sure that you are helping your clients. And here's a little challenge for you this week. Identify one way that you can serve your clients beyond just selling, and drop a fire in the comments if you're committed to building authentic connections. If this video helped you, hit the like and subscribe, and let's grow together in faith and success.